Scorpio placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be for December 3rd through the 15th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. Not all the messages are going to resonate, and the link for personals will be in the description box below. I also have my manifestation oils for sale. I have one for love, attracting money. They're made with essential oils, crystals, herbs, and I do put 24 karat gold inside each bottle. And they've been working so great. The reviews for it are awesome. I put on my protection oil and went downtown where a ton of people were getting harassed by police. And I swear, it's like they would just walk right past me. It was like they wouldn't even, it was so weird. So it's definitely potent. I do have a money oil, one for love, attracting romantic love, platonic love, self-love, one for DNA activation, which also helps with my readings. I should definitely put that on right now. All you need is 2 drops. It could last you up to 2 months, but if you're like me and you drown yourself in it, it's not going to last you that long. So depends on how you use it. What you guys can expect for Scorpio placements. Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, wow. 7 of Cups. 3 of Cups. The Devil in reverse. Judgment. 6 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so people around you are over emotional. They thought they would be okay and life would just be great with you not being in the picture, but what these people are realizing is that you were giving them energetic protection of some kind. Even the fact that you were just so loving, caring, nurturing, and compassionate, and they had someone to lean on. Now that you're no longer in the picture and they have to deal with their own actions, they're facing major decisions on their own, making wrong decisions. This is facing judgment from the universe as well. So the people that have done you wrong, and I am seeing up to 4, from 4 to 6, their celebrations will be tainted this year. So this year, the holidays will be a bit different. They're not going to have as many people as they usually have around them. They're going to be forced to maybe even possibly be away from the ones that they love. And with the Ace of Pentacles, you're moving on to calmer waters. The Ace of Pentacles is moving on to a brand new opportunity. It could be a new job, new car, new home, new relationship, new friendship group, new boss who is actually like a mentor and helps you succeed and is willing to even fund your goals. With the 4 of Pentacles, the more that you hold back from people from the past that were toxic to you, because you've overcome the devil. Look, this is the devil. People that were keeping you stuck with soul ties and all these toxic things in between, codependent connections. You overcame this and you're moving on. And these people thought that they were going to laugh and party, and this may have been how it was at first. Even if this was an ex that did you wrong and chose their options over you or just chose a certain lifestyle over you, it was fun at first, don't get me wrong. They went out, you know, slept with multiple people, did whatever it is that they wanted, but now that the dust has really settled, and it may have been up to like 2 to 3 years where you guys have not been dealing with each other, life has just been different. They don't have the same opportunities. You were bringing a lot to the table. You were taking a lot off of these people's back. And now that you're holding back your time, effort, and your money, you're growing, you're prospering, because everything that you were putting out into other people, you're now investing in yourself, and it's working to your favor. This is also saying, like, this is a time for you to try to save. I know it's hard because you have presents, birthdays, gifts, things like that, but try to save at least $400 within your currency for like an emergency or unexpected income that could possibly happen. Like an invoice that you need to pay off in the future. And if you have money saved up, it will alleviate you having any pressure. But we also have 9 of Swords. Yeah, so someone is really stressed out. This person may be realizing that you are actually moving on, that someone new is coming into your life. So if this is a past ex who's stressed out on your behalf, you're now moving on. They're watching you from a distance, whether it's through social media. They can see that you have victory. They can see that you're successful. They can see that you're happier without them. And this is something that is bothering this person's ego. They can't believe that you haven't returned to them. They are willing to use any tactics to get you back. These past people, you're going to hear a bunch of gossip and drama of them trying to trigger you so that it can have the reaction of you going back to them and just at least having some sort of banter or communication. And don't do that. Don't let anyone bait you into anything right now, because with the 10 of Pentacles, you have stability in your life. You're about to get a stable family in your life, whether you're single or in a relationship. Something just fell, and that's the Tower. Yeah, you're having major shifts coming in by making the decision to move forward. Others of you will be physically moving once your lease is up, or just making the decision to move across state, across the city. That's not going to be for everyone. But with the Four of Pentacles, as you release things that don't serve you, it brings in room for new opportunities. So these past people, they were just wasting your time because energetically they wanted to keep you stuck. Because if you have people around you that are playing some sort of role in your life, or they're supposed to be playing a role, and you're trying to attract new things, like they can energetically block you from receiving your blessings. And that's what was happening here. But you've distanced yourself. That's why you're growing. That's why you have all these new opportunities. People see you as someone who is like a role model in a way. Some of you may be in a public eye, or you're supposed to have a position of power or some sort of podium so that you can speak. And with the King of Wands, this person that was like immature, wishy-washy, inconsistent, in and out, you force them to sit down and reflect on their own actions. You may be the first person in this King of Wands life from the past who was able to show them what true love is like, but also the fact that you weren't willing to just tolerate any type of behavior. They thought that they could just get away with doing anything that they can to you, and that there wasn't going to be any consequences or repercussions. These friends, they knew once you found out what they were saying behind your back, or the type of gossip or drama that was going on, they knew that you would eventually let go. They didn't think the day would happen, you know, so soon though. So yeah, you have people shocked. They just can't believe that you're willing to go on your own with no support system, with just your faith in yourself and the divine and pushing you forward. You have way more courage and strength than any of these people could have within like 3 lifetimes. So that's why it's all about hate and jealousy is what I'm seeing. Let's see, what do Scorpio placements need to know for December 3rd to the 15th? King of Cups. Why is it coming out in stacks? The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay, I'm going to read this 2 ways. So within December 3rd through the 15th, there's going to be 4 people that are going to be facing major karma. It could be a love interest, a mother figure that was close to them, sister, mother-in-law, father-in-law, it doesn't even matter. 4 people who had a hand in hurting you in some way, shape, form, or fashion in the past. They caused you to have blockages. These people laughed behind your back. They may have even tried to affect your health, your children's health. If you guys have children, like by stressing you out, they're essentially stressing out your seeds because you're not able to function normally the way that you would have. These people affected your money, your resources, and everything's getting taken from them. There's some sort of spiritual judgment that's happening at this time, and the wounds that you had caused by others, they're having those same wounds returned back to them times 3. So let me see. What do you need to know about these past people? Why is this King of Cups here? This person that's over emotional. They see that you're strong. They see they can't break you down like they can do with the others. So this King of Cups is used to like women flaunting and just falling on the knees for them. You're not like that. No, you stood your ground. Even though it was painful, even though you cried many tears, you stood your ground against this person, and you continued to take leaps of faith away from them. Meanwhile, you left them to their options, and these options have taken this person for all that they've got, especially financially. There was a specific mother figure or someone around them that was after this King of Cups for their money. They fell for this trap, right? So they let go of true love, which was you, fell for this gold digger. This gold digger ended up taking a ton of money from this person and you. That's essentially why you were separated from this King of Cups, because if you guys had finances or things together, they were draining money and resources from you too. So you getting separated and being blocked out was actually protection. Rejection is protection. Remember that moving forward. So if someone rejects you, that's just a way of you being redirected onto the path that you're actually supposed to be on. So even though you were wounded, it did teach you a lot. With spiritual knowledge here, the Hierophant is someone who's gone through some sort of schooling. But the schooling that you went to was more in the 5D aspect, where you had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations on your own and from the people closest to you, and you had to be strong in the midst of doing all that, not having anyone to really lean back on. And it turned you into the star. It turned you into the healer, because you were forced to heal yourself. You were forced to go within and rely on yourself, because you couldn't rely on the people around you. Not these shady snakes. Yeah. Once you woke up to who people really were, you retreated. You focused on yourself. You healed yourself. And now you can inadvertently heal other people by sharing your story, or just sharing the methods that you used to be able to get out of this mess. Because this could even been a case of like someone that you were connected to romantically was cheating on you the entire time, and the family knew, and everyone condoned it because everyone was getting something out of it, whether it was money, opportunity. So it was all like blackmail and leverage, and you were on the outside of it, not knowing what was going on. But you sure did figure it out. And as soon as you did, you fled from there. As quick as you came in was as quick as you fled. So let's see. What is coming in for Scorpio placements December 3rd through the 15th? Queen of Wands, the Empress, Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Whoa. Queen of Swords. How many people are going to show up? 4 again. Once again. Queen of Wands, the Empress. You don't know how many households are getting affected right now on your behalf, because there could have been outside friends and people conspiring against you of the opposite side of you. So here you are by yourself, minding your own business, going to work every day, trying to come home, trying to sustain whatever you thought was a relationship. Behind the scenes, this person has multiple options, right? Those people, those options have their own friends and their own family members. So you were kind of getting gang stalked and attacked by a multitude of people. And this may have even affected you, your aura. There could have been people doing like mirror work on you. Or just, this is like, if there's so many people gossiping about you at once, you can actually summon things that are called egregors, which are like thought patterns that form that can affect you on a 5D spiritual level. So this is what was going on. You couldn't figure out what all this sneakiness, lying, deception was. You could feel it energetically, and you could feel people talking about you and pulling on your energy, but you couldn't understand why. Well, you had to go through all of this to take this unit down. This was a unit. This group of people were known to bully and gang stalk and hurt other people, and they had to encounter you, a divine feminine or a divine masculine if you're a man, the Emperor, to be able to see what unconditional love is. You have so much power that you're unaware of just by you being on a plane. Like, that whole plane is protected from anything toxic or anything detrimental happening to it. So by you being around these people, you were giving them energetic protection, and they were taking from you simultaneously, taking your energy, taking your life force, especially if you were having sex with this ex and they were going back and having sex with other people. They were feeding others your energy. So as you're getting drained, right, energetically, other people are picking up on your life force, and you can't understand why it's getting hard for you to just do things on a day-to-day basis, why you were struggling just to get up, to function. It's because you had your energy spread all over the place because of this toxic person, but they no longer have access to you anymore. Life is difficult. Life is hard. They're paying for what they did to you in ways that you cannot even imagine. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is what you get. A brand new life, a brand new opportunity, new love coming in. Just be sure not to be so guarded when this person does come in, because I can see the trust issues and just like the wall and the massive armor that you're wearing. But just know that not everyone that you encounter has bad intentions or ill intentions. And you've dealt with so many toxic people that your brain is already wired to know what toxicity and BS and lies and trickery looks like. So the only way that you can go through those same scenarios again is if you don't listen to your gut or your intuition. But you've come far. You now know that I'm going to listen to my gut whether I have proof or not. That's just the level that you need to be on. You don't need proof. The proof is in your intuition telling you that there's shady mess going on around this environment that you were connected to. So anyone that conspired behind your back, you did have one person that was trying to do magic against you. It may have delayed your blessings, but all that delay really did was work in your favor, because had you been receiving blessings in the environment that you were in where you were already getting played, it's like they would have been mooching off of you some more. So that was actually protection in its own. And you have these brand new beginnings. You just have to be able to release the baggage, release the bad memories. Yes, you can look back in the past just to see how far you've come along, but don't get stuck back there, because it's easy. It's easy to get stuck in the past. And with the Fool, there's going to be new opportunities available for you to take a risk and leave these cowards behind. Leave them to their own demise and their detriment, because let me tell you, whatever they summoned against you, whatever these people tried to attack you with, you had energetic protection, and that's why it wasn't easy for you to recover, but you did recover, even if it took you a number of years. Whatever's about to happen to these individuals, they're not going to have any protection, and you are the person that will just have to stand by and watch. And no, you cannot assist them, because they these people didn't care about you. They didn't care if you were healthy. They didn't care if you ate. They didn't care if your kids were fine. These people were willing to, you know, hurt you at the expense of themselves. So if they had to step on you to get to success, the type of lover, friends, and past people that you were connected to would have willingly sacrificed you to do so. And with the Four of Wands, these are people that you broke bread with, people that you even knew since like adolescent, childhood age. And these are people that you had in your heart that you loved and you cared for. You may even still love these people. You just have to learn to love them from a distance, because the path that you're on, there, you can't have anyone that has like jealousy or envy towards you, because that can turn into something where it will cost you your life. Most people that are most successful people that like get into tricky situations, it's usually because of the people that are around them. So with you, you're an awakened person. Where you are right now, it's just the beginning. You have no idea how your life is about to get better. We're in a completely brand new cycle. You've closed out major cycles in the past. So now it's almost like you've welcomed in a new reality. These past people can't go with you. They're stuck in that old cycle. They have not learned their lessons. So no, there's no elevation happening for these past people. And they're going to have to watch you from a distance. And knowing that, you know, this was the person that we attacked. We did everything that we could to destroy this person, to make them feel like they had so low self-esteem, to make them feel like an outsider. You didn't even know what was going on behind the scenes. This was like full-on spiritual warfare against you. And you recovered and actually built something out of it. You actually turned into the Emperor. So you went from the Empress in the last deck to the Emperor, and you've now elevated. You are either all four kings, King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Cups, and King of Pentacles, or you're all four queens in one person. That is not an energy that you come across. That's not something that you can just wake up and be. You elevated from the Page of Pentacles, which is someone who was solid. You've always been solid. You've always been trustworthy. You may not have had the resources that you needed to get to the place where you needed to be in life, but you're getting there. Your dreams will come true. All you have to do is to continue to put in work and to continue to move away from things that no longer serve you and miss opportunities from individuals that just breadcrumb you, because that's what you were accepting in the past. You may have been expecting that, and that's why you were accepting breadcrumbing behavior. People giving you the bare minimum and you going and running off with it like it was acceptable, and it wasn't. And the reason why you've gone through so many attacks, for one, is because you're a chosen one. You have some sort of mission in this life that's supposed to help a multitude of people. Like me, I got my heart broken. It ended up turning with me starting a channel. There's 71,000 of you guys that follow me. So just like I'm supposed to help you guys be able to heal from anything that you went through that was difficult, that's the same thing you're meant to do with others, because you're going to get activated. So if the dark energies and the dark forces know, hey, this Scorpio placement is important, they're going to send extra attacks your way on a constant basis. And this is why clearing is so important. And this is why you have to be careful about the company that you keep, because some of the people that you're keeping around you are snakes, or they were snakes, not anymore. You don't have these people around you anymore. And this is what they were doing to you, stabbing you in the heart over and over again. Because if they can keep you stuck in heartbreak and sorrow and misery and woe is me and victimized type of energy, you won't be able to focus on your mission. You won't be able to help other people. You won't be able to get your dreams off the ground, because all you have to do is stand and be your authentic self. Get out of people pleaser energy. Stop trying to focus on what other people have going on, and whether, you know, your ego wants you to have that validation from others, but you don't even need that. Especially not from this type of energy. You were connected to people that were so fake. They would sleep their way to success if they could. These were people that were just like faulty and loose with their sexual energy, impulsive. So you can't build anything with someone with this type of impulsivity, because as quick as they come in is as quick as they leave. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. Scorpio placements, what do you need to know for December 3rd through the 15th? You're moving forward. You're missing opportunities with 4 people specifically that you've gotten rid of within the last 6 months. And these 4 people are in internal conflict. They may look like they're doing fine on the outside and on social media, but the void that you left cannot be filled by anyone else. We have mature man, official person, wealthy man, coffin. Okay, so one of these people is for you. One of them was the official person, the person that you had thought was going to be the one, and what they did was steal from you, which was the whole reading of just people stealing things from you with thief. And as you release that person, you release that cycle, it's going to bring a new individual in. This is going to be a wealthy man, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. They're going to pour into you just like you do them. And it's going to put a permanent ending to all past scenarios. Once this wealthy man or woman comes in, it's like game over, literally. Because you're never going to look back ever. You're going to look back to see how far you've come. But that wealthy man will help alleviate any last piece of heartbreak that you may be carrying. They're going to restore your faith in humanity once again. Restore your faith in love. And before I let you go, one last spread. For Scorpio placements, what do you need to know? December 3rd to the 15th. Continue to invest time, money, and effort into balancing yourself. Because you don't have to go look for this person. You don't have to go and be on dating sites and just be on the lookout. No, this new person will come to you. It's divinely guided that they do. And how many more people are we going to have in your spread? I swear I've never had this many individuals in a spread in a row. There's people paying for what they've done to you. Knight of Cups, King of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Wands. These could have been all the people that you invested your time and effort in and love, and they left you behind. Third party, you know, strung you along, whatever it is that they did. This could be a family unit that all had their hands in you getting heartbroken and you getting stabbed in the back and you being on your knees, and everyone thought it was funny, right? When they were watching it from a distance, they thought it was funny. But now that all this energy is coming full circle, I guarantee you it's not going to be funny then. And this is what you're receiving, the Emperor. A person that's truly meant for you. Someone who is ready to be in the role of a provider or in the role of like security. Someone who knows what they want. Doesn't matter how many options this Emperor has. It's like they will have tunnel vision for you. And that may be the type of love that you're looking for. Continue to balance yourself out. Drink enough water. Eat fruits and vegetables. Eat a lot of greens. And with the King of Swords, put up your boundaries with the people that you know don't have anything to serve you. So stop accepting breadcrumbs. Stop entertaining people that you know just are a good time, not a long time. If that's what you want, fine. But just know, if you're entertaining it, it's giving out a signal that you're not really ready for the real thing. Or it's kind of siphoning that position where this Emperor is meant to come in. Because this is the type of person energetically, they can pick up if there's like other toxic people around you. And you will be able to do the same with this Emperor. And you'll see that they're serious. This is a serious person who's dedicated to themselves, to bettering themselves, dedicating to their craft, their work, their business, if that's the case. And they're willing to trump any other options that may be around you. But this is not someone who will be toyed with. Just like how you're no nonsense, it's the same way this Emperor is. But make sure you feed into your creativity. Some of you are good dancers, singers, you make things with your hands. Whatever that is, continue to feed into that, because it's going to not only help you heal emotionally, but it could be beneficial for you financially as well in the future. So that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.